knowing very well anything less than a win would be disastrous for them. For India, it was going to be a bonus. They had already won the Test series and the first one-day international. A win here would make a clean sweep of the series. Gurusinha off the mark, forced to open the innings in the absence of Roshan Mahanama. Manoj Prabhakar is the danger. Well struck, on the offside, past Rajesh Chauhan, but the outfield extremely slow. Good bit of fielding there. Hathurusingha made a fine half-century in the first match, and he has made some good scores in important matches at this venue, so he's confident. Kapil Dev over pitching and very firmly struck on the offside square, and that's 4 very good runs to Chandika Hathurusingha. The crowd building up rapidly. Played uppishly, he's gone. Rajesh Chauhan, the fielder, and 22 minutes into the game, Sri Lanka lose their first wicket with the total at 27 in the 8th over. Gurusinha going for the off drive, played it uppishly, and a very well anticipated catch by Rajesh Chauhan. And Sri Lanka has to consolidate at this stage. He's a useful batsman, and a good right hand left hand combination would do a lot more to the Sri Lankan batting. Edges it safely. That's very good work there by Javagal Srinath. Covered a lot of grounds and then made a safe collection. Kapil Dev expensive and erratic, but Javagal Srinath coming into the attack as first change. The ball placed past Mohammad Azharuddin. Sachin Tendulkar, double bowling change in the 11th over. A well struck onto his pads and very firmly hit indeed. That's good batting by Hashan Tillakaratne. Although the runs not coming at the same pace Sri Lanka may have liked. Confident appeal. Tendulkar was tightening up during the early stages. Edges it uppishly, safely into the gap. And another safe collection by Navjot Sidhu on the boundary. And the Indians were fielding a lot better on this occasion. The 50 partnership approaching. Sri Lanka made 50 in the 16th over. Direct hit, but the batsman home. This is good out cricket. Navjot Sidhu the fielder. But Hashan Tillakaratne very quick. 20th over, and this is the 5th bowler tried. That would have been close had it hit the stumps. The 50 partnership coming up in 66 minutes in 16.4 overs. Wrapped on the bat, he's gone. No mistake about that. Well bowled Chauhan. Arvind De Silva made 62 in the first game. Much depends on the Sri Lankan vice captain. Kumble expected into the attack later. Neatly played. Again, had he hit the wickets. Full toss, well played. That's not the best of efforts. 4 runs. Deserved to be hit. And Kapil Dev proving expensive. He's gone. Very good recovery by the bowler. And Chandika Hathurusingha departs. 3 for 103 in the 32nd over. You don't take too many chances with champion cricketers, and that's exactly what happened. Very poor effort on the part of both batsmen, and Hathurusingha was too far down. Ranatunga in. A lot depends on him. Here's Kumble, the 6th bowler for India. That's where Arjuna scores most of his runs in one-day cricket. The Sri Lankan 100 coming up in the 32nd over of 128 minutes of batting. Well struck, but straight to the fielder. He's gone. Mohammad Azharuddin has a safe pair of hands, and Sri Lanka in trouble at 4 for 109 in the 34th over. Aravinda De Silva disappointed, and this was a very good breakthrough by Kapil Dev. Had a hand in both dismissals in consecutive overs as Srinath Jayasuriya walked in. So 2 left-handers at the middle. Well placed on the offside. Excellent running between wickets. Jayasuriya, one of the quickest, and with a lot of time to spare. Ranatunga neatly turned off. Misfielded. Kambli would regret it. Oh, well played and equally well placed. Midway through the innings, the run rate was well below 4, and that was of concern for the Sri Lankans. Made room, didn't quite hit it where he intended. Ranatunga has to hurry. He makes it. Well struck. That was short. A long chase there for the fielder. He won't make it. 4 runs. Oh, played an ambitious stroke. He was not happy with the decision, but umpire Patirana had other ideas. Srinath Jayasuriya departs. One of 2 changes. Romesh Kaluwitharana comes in to bat. Deftly played. Sri Lanka needs runs, whichever way it comes. And with Arjuna Ranatunga at the other end, anything could happen. Oh, that's not good cricket. He made that single into a couple. Direct hit. He's gone. That's good cricket by Manoj Prabhakar. Romesh Kaluwitharana out. It's 6 for 158 in the 44th over. Ranatunga looked and called for that single. And look at that. Fine throw. Mohammad Azharuddin dead on target. Ruan Kalpage can bat if the need arises. So India really supporting their bowlers very well. Srinath dropping it short. Beautifully played by Arjuna Ranatunga. And an equally good effort from the Indians sweeper cover. Very good out cricket all round on that shot. Prabhakar in. Ranatunga in full cry, leading the onslaught from the front. Beats the fielder. 4 runs. Kumble. Okay, well struck once more. Made room for himself. That will be 4 runs on the offside. Fine stroke from Arjuna Ranatunga. One batsman who can turn the tide whenever the chance is there. Well struck. That's his 21st one-day half-century and the first in 16 matches since Australia in the World Cup against South Africa. Goes for the big hit. He didn't make it quite. Comfortably taken in the end by Sachin Tendulkar. Arjuna Ranatunga departs. 7 for 202. The Wickramasinghe, the new batsman, in. Every run matters at this stage. And after Sri Lanka really struggled in the midway through, this is a relatively good total, and 63 runs coming in the last 10 overs. The acceleration was always there. Kalpage's partnership with Arjuna Ranatunga was 44 runs, and Ranatunga and Jayasuriya also steadying the inning. 6 bowlers tried by the Indian captain, and although Prabhakar had 2 wickets and was supported by Chauhan, who had 2, the others really did not impress, and Kumble's wicketless performance of concern for India. But Tendulkar bowled tight in the middle session. So Sri Lanka's defence of the total. Ramanayake the bowler to Manoj Prabhakar. The asking rate fractionally above 4, and should they field quite tight, it could be a challenging one. The inspired fielding, he must be quite a tired man, Ranatunga. Really stretched himself running between the wickets. Wickramasinghe has the breakthrough. Navjot Sindhu departs. 77-run partnership in the previous one-day match, but Sri Lanka striking win the second over of the innings and Pramodya's first. Played it away from his body into the hand. Vinod Kambli, the new batsman. He has not impressed in the one-day matches, but made 2 centuries in the test series, so he's confident. And the crowd absolutely elated. Well struck by Manoj Prabhakar. He's in fine touch. That was a cracking cover drive, and that brings him the first boundary. Well played by Vinod Kambli, but inspired fielding here by Sri Lanka, and that was Aravinda De Silva at mid-off. Wrapped on the pad, he's gone. Pramod Wickramasinghe absolutely elated, and India have lost their second wicket with a total at 16 in the 6th over. Kept that ball in line with the stumps, forced Kambli onto the back foot. He has taken 2 centuries of Sri Lanka in one-day cricket. Well struck, very firmly played, and this is good cricket. Azharuddin, exquisite timing on that ball that earned him a boundary. Should have been cut off. 2 fielders failing to get to that ball. Asanka Gurusinha finally gets there, and a couple to Manoj Prabhakar. He's enjoyed a fine series. Overpitched, hit the wickets, didn't touch Ramanayake's hand. Unlucky, it didn't pass that wicket. Well struck over the top. Still 15 overs and the fielders have to be within the circle. Aravinda De Silva fields. So good cricket by Manoj Prabhakar. He got 3 runs to that. And again another waiver delivery. Again going over the top, this time to cover. Kalpage has the long chase. So Prabhakar batting extremely well. 50 runs coming in the 13th over in 60 minutes of batting. Gurusinha, first change, slower delivery, dropped it short, and Azharuddin scores his second boundary. Azharuddin down the track. That was a close call. Very poor understanding between the 2 batsmen, and Jayasuriya finally cut it off by Manoj Prabhakar. Muralitharan. Oh, he dropped it. Came a long way to get his hands to it, and he dropped it. Prabhakar, a life there for him. Excellent effort by the bowler. Well, that was very firmly struck over the top on the onside. 4 runs, vacant mid-wicket region. Prabhakar striking extremely well. Azharuddin down the track, hoisting that one over. That went a long way, and that's 6. 6 runs of Muralitharan's 6th over. Again down the track. Similar stroke to the very next delivery, and it was 6 once more. 15 runs coming off that Muralitharan over. Ruan Kalpage introduced into the attack. The 50 partnership between the two batsmen coming up in 55 minutes of 12.5 overs. And they were really taking India to a very comfortable position. Manoj Prabhakar's 4th one-day half-century, playing in his 93rd match. Again, wide of the fielder for more. Prabhakar batting with a lot of assurance. That was his 4th boundary. India's 100 coming in the 26th over of 103 minutes of batting. Azharuddin quietly turns it over, and that's his 2nd half-century at the Kettarama in successive matches. Well played, Mohammad Azharuddin. Srinath Jayasuriya introduced into the attack. Lofted on the offside. Fine shot from Manoj Prabhakar. He's hitting that ball with a lot more ease. Dropped it straight into his hands. And Azharuddin goes over the top. He's caught at mid-on by Asanka Gurusinha. That was just after the 2nd water break, with India on 152, and it's 3 for 152 in the 36th over. Pramod Wickramasinghe's 8th over, and Azharuddin batted for 116 minutes, faced up to 89 balls, and hit 2 sixes and 2 boundaries. So the Indian vice captain coming in. Straight away off the mark with a fluent on drive. Delightful stroke player. The 150 of the innings coming in 141 minutes of batting in the 35th over. That was missed. Tendulkar gets a life. Srinath Jayasuriya to Manoj Prabhakar. Down the track, plays it uppishly. Taken well by Ruan Kalpage at cover. So it's 4 for 175 in the 42nd over. Prabhakar, fine knock, 172 minutes. And he hit 4 boundaries, facing up to 126 balls. Jayasuriya's 8th over. And a very, very powerfully hit drive straight to the fielder. Amre has not succeeded for India. He's off the mark. Nevertheless, bad fielding by Arjuna Ranatunga. He was off the field for a while, but came back. Now 2 wickets have fallen since his return. Bowled him. Amre gone. That ball turned a long way. It's 5 for 178 in the 43rd over. This was Muralitharan's last over, and a rich reward for the bowler. First forward, then back, trying to play it through vacant slip. That's the 3rd time Amre was out in that fashion. Kapil Dev, the new batsman in. Wrapped on the pad. He's gone without scoring. 6 for 179 in the 44th over. He was not pleased, but he's the wicket keeper. Bowled him. Played across the line. 7 for 180 in the 45th over. Sri Lanka getting back into this game. Yadav down the track. It was too early for him to do something special. Hitting leg stump, and well bowled Ruan Kalpage. Anil Kumble, the new batsman. The feeling was absolutely fabulous at this stage. Neatly played. Oh, a wild throw from the Sri Lankan captain. Really, there shouldn't have been any run. And finally India made 2. Tendulkar turns him. He wants to get the strike. The throw comes in. He's gone. Sachin Tendulkar is out. 8 for 189 in the 46th over. India losing wickets at regular intervals, and a superb effort from Chandika Hathurusingha. He had almost everything right with that one. A perfect collection and a beautiful return right into the gloves of Romesh Kaluwitharana, with Sachin Tendulkar desperately lunging to make ground, but well short of it. Very good decision. Rajesh Chauhan, the new batsman, but Kumble taking strike. Drives on the offside. The field was packed on the on. Hashan Tillakaratne, the fielder, a couple to Anil Kumble. The crowd really brought to their feet at this stage. Full toss. He's gone. Rajesh Chauhan is out. Caught and bowled by Ruan Kalpage, picking up his second wicket. The penultimate over here, and India in deep trouble. 2 wickets in 16 balls. Ruan Kalpage in his 6th over. Firmly struck, but Kalpage had it all well covered. The last man in was Srinath, and the entire Sri Lankan team had rallied around their captain to make sure. Aravinda De Silva came in to bowl the 48th over, bowled a very tight one, and here he is in the final over. Wrapped on the pad, it's all over. Aravinda De Silva strikes, 4 balls remaining, and Sri Lanka have made it by 8 runs. This was the case in the first one international. 4 balls remained, and see the jubilation in the Sri Lankan team. They richly deserved it. Kept that ball in line with the stumps, and although a lot of people would have questioned umpire Pathirana's decision to give the batsman out, got the last 8 Indian wickets for 44 runs in 14 overs of 64 minutes of batting. Azharuddin completed 4,000 runs, involved in a 3rd wicket stand, which is the highest for India in one-day matches against Sri Lanka for any wicket. Inspired spell from Pramod Wickramasinghe, the highest wicket taker, but the spinners did the rest, bowled well within themselves, and bowled Sri Lanka to victory. A fine win for Sri Lanka at the Ketarama Stadium to square the one-day series 1-all. Siddharth Vettamuni, the adjudicator, named Manoj Prabhakar man of the match, and he received the award from the Honourable Minister of Information and Broadcasting, and the winner's cheque to Arjuna Ranatunga, himself top scorer in the Sri Lankan innings, to be collected by the chief guest, the Honourable Minister of Housing and Construction, live via at the Ketarama Stadium.